So I ended up crafting about 300 bowstrings, just a little over 300. And now I kind of wasted my time, but at the same time I didn't, because I can use those to fletch later. But I discovered another money-making method, and so also at the same time another crafting method. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete a bunch of quests to pretty much unlock my my money-making method that I have planned. And then in turn, I'm going to use the money to train my crafting up through molten glass, like buying the stuff and supplies in the different, I think it's from the charter ships, and then just training my crafting that way, because it'll be a lot faster. So the first thing I had to do was train my thieving, and I got level 2 thieving, which got me to a total level of 100. So we're looking pretty good there. We got, you know, the solid total levels 100. We're pretty balling out here. And in order to complete the Lost Tribe quest, which is required for my money-making method, I had to get 13 thieving, which didn't take any time at all. And I figured while I was already in Ardoin, I could travel, like, you know, like a 5-minute walk away to the Tree Gnome Stronghold, where I could train my agility up. And I trained it up to 10, because at level 10, I can go to Draenor and train my agility on the rooftops there. And I want to do as much rooftop agility as possible to get the Marks of Grace, so that I can eventually get full Graceful. From there, I got my thieving up to level 20, because that allows me to pickpocket the ham members, and I believe I need like 23 or something. I need 20 or 23, I'm not 100% sure. And I think I eventually need 23 for the Death to the Dorgashun quest. I don't know if I need it, because I know I don't need to complete the quest. I know I just need to get up to a certain part of the quest to unlock the money-making method. But we'll, I'm sure we'll figure it out when the time comes. Alright, there we go. There's 17 mining, which means now all I gotta do is get 13 agility, and I will be ready to do the Lost Tribe quest. And I'm at 10 right now, so that means I can do the one in Draenor. And so I figure while I head to Draenor, I might as well show this air talisman to the wizard guy, so I can get rune mysteries almost like halfway completed. Alright, there we go. There's the young 13 agile. So now I have the requirements that I can do the Lost Tribe and ultimately do death to the, however you pronounce that. But I also have to get 23 agility and 23 thieving. I don't know if those are necessarily required to get to a certain part. I would assume possibly. So I'll probably end up doing them anyways, but I'll do those at a later time. The requirements for, let's see. So yeah, for the Lost Tribe, I have to do Rune Mysteries, which I've already started. And then I have to do Goblin Diplomacy, which for that I need the dyes and stuff. So I think while I'm here, I'm not sure if I can get all supplies for Goblin Diplomacy, but we will try. Alright, there we go. So there's Rune Mysteries completed, which means I can now do rune crafting, which I think the only rune crafting I'll probably ever do, if I do any, is ZMI, because there's that safe path. So that could potentially be pretty good once I get higher rune crafting levels. Obviously, I'll craft random runes, but, you know, I won't have to go to dangerous areas or take long trips and stuff. And essentially, any rune that I get, I can find a way to train my magic, except for probably astral runes, which I don't even know if you craft astral runes without having that one quest, without having Lunar Diplomacy completed. So, ultimately, I think in the long run, Rune Mystery or ZMI will probably be a pretty solid place for me once I get into the nitty gritty. And there's Goblin Diplomacy, the easiest quest in the game that gives like the most quest points. And wow, I didn't know I got crafting experience from that. So there's 23 crafting, so that's pretty sweet. And that is the only level. So now it's time to complete the Lost Tribe quest. I don't think I can home teleport yet. 4 minutes, oh my god. I'm gonna go, let's see, what can I do in 4 minutes? I'm gonna go jack off. Alright, so I figured while I was already in Falador, I would go ahead and start the hardest quest in the game, which is Doric's quest. So, okay, we're already done. And there's 20 mining. And then I will get another, I think, 3k mining experience from that quest. So we'll be in the mid-20s, around the mid-20s by the time I complete the Lost Tribe quest. And so from there, I'll have to obtain a mithril pickaxe if I want to train further. I mean, this bronze pickaxe isn't going to get me very fast mining XP, even though I've been traveling with it pretty much my entire hardcore Ironman adventure. So it's going to be tough to get rid of this bad boy because we've been together through thick and thin, but we have to upgrade eventually. And there's the Lost Tribe completed, which gets me 3,000 mining experience as well as a Ring of Life, so that'll be helpful. Granted, I will probably need to be able to make more, but I did reach 150 total and 24 mining, so that's nice. And now I have to start the Death to the Dorgashun quest, which I'm not sure where I start that. Finally, after thieving for a little over an hour, I finally have 2 full sets of ham robes that I need for this quest. That was the most painful thing that I never thought would be painful. Took so long. But the good thing is I got a clue scroll. Now, I don't know if I can do it, and I'm probably going to wait until I can actually get some teleports or when I visit areas. So, like, if I know I have to go to Varrock, bam, I'll complete this one. But I finally got the set of ham robes, the 2 sets anyways, so now I can get this quest underway. So here's the part where I need 23 agility. I'm only 13. So, Zanuck, we're going to have to do this another time. I'm going to have to go get 23 agility at the Draenor course, so hopefully that doesn't take too long. Alright, so there we go. So there's 20 agility, which means I can go to the Al-Kharid course. So I've got to go there for 3 more levels. So we'll be at 23. And from there we can finish up, or at least almost finish up Death to Dorgashun. I don't think I'll be able to complete it because I won't be able to attack the final boss, because it'll get me experience. It'll give me hit points experience, so I can't do that. So I'm hoping I don't have to complete the quest fully in order to get access to the chest, but I guess we will we'll find out the hard way, unfortunately. There we go, finally 23 agility. I absolutely hate agility. Like, it's probably my least favorite skill, period. Agility or hunter are my least favorite skills. I hate both of them just about equally. The only difference is that hunter is significantly faster, so agility has got to be my least favorite skill. Alright, so it appears that I have this part unlocked. Let me double check and make sure. Okay, sweet, perfect. So yeah, so I can get keys now, so that's awesome. So now I've got this part unlocked, and now I can actually try to start making some money. Now I have to look up a guide to see exactly how to do this, but yeah, that's awesome now that I have a decent money-making method, and eventually we'll get to Wintertot, which will make even better money. And so there it is, boys. I'm no longer a level 3. I'm now level 4, trading up my magic, and I'm making sure I don't get any hit points levels. I've already gotten some XP, but thankfully not very much. The only thing I really needed to do was get to level 3 so that I can cast Confuse, and then from there we'll be able to level up our magic without leveling our hit points. So the goal as far as magic level goes is I want to get up to 37, because I really don't want to waste nature runes on low alching, because that seems kind of pointless. And if I get to 37, I can just teleport to Falador, and I can sell all the jewelry and stuff I get at the shop. Now, the problem there is that I'll also need to find a way to get law runes, and I think the only ways to get law runes are either A, in the wilderness, or B, the Magic Guild, and I definitely don't have access to the Magic Guild and won't for a long time. So we're probably gonna have to venture into dangerous territories in order to get our law runes, which is a scary thing. But at the same time, I'm a level 4, so the chances of somebody in that area that is able to kill me, I feel, are pretty slim, or at least able to one-hit me. So hopefully in the long run, when I go to get some law runes, I'm not going to get like one banged from somebody. So on my adventures, I encountered two females. We're going to chat them up real quick, see if they want anything to do with old Bob Ross. Apparently not. Fuck you. Don't threaten me with a good time. They're already gone. I decided while I was at it, I'm just gonna finish this easy clue I've got going, and it's really annoying with no teleports, so I've got to like walk around everywhere. I've already completed 3 steps with no problems as far as certain items that I need to wear, so hopefully we don't encounter any of those, and it's just a bunch of going to different places. Alright, so I've obtained the casket. Let's see what we get. Oh my dear. That's awful. At least I got the salmon. I mean, I guess that's kind of okay, but jeez, that sucks. Alright, and so there's 19 magic, which means I can cast Curse now, which is the best like possible spell I can cast as far as getting magic and stuff, or as far as getting my magic up without training HP, except for superheat item when I get there. If I decide I'll use that, I don't know. But this gives me 29 experience per cast, which is pretty good. But I think on that note, we're gonna call it an episode. We got quite a bit done. Got the most important part, which is got my money making method done. And so that being said, in the next episode, we will actually start making some money and hopefully start trying to get my crafting up quite a bit. I want to get it up to 50, like to get it to 50 for now. Like I said, I want to get all pretty much like my base stats to 50 to get better rewards from Wintertot. But hope you guys enjoyed episode number 2. I will see you in the next episode. Peace.